Hey everybody, how are you? Debbie Peterson from Getting to Clarity. Nice to be with you today. That's my shot out the window. So, talking about how to get more hours out of the day. So, how many of you have ever uttered that phrase? I wish there was more hours in the day. I know that I have several times, as a matter of fact. So, what I want to do is I want to share with you my strategy for what it is I do when I get to that point. So, getting more hours out of the day. The first thing I want to tell you is that meaning in your life is critically important. And when you're doing something, when you have a task, when you have a job or something that you're looking to complete, is to make sure that it's meaningful. Because if it's not meaningful to you, then why bother doing it? I mean, if it's something that you could delegate to someone else or if it's something that you could put off till later. So really consider why it is that you're doing certain things during your day. Is it something that's meaningful to you? And if it's not, make that evaluation and really decide if it's something that you need to do. So that's tip number one. Tip number two would be focus. Focus on it first thing in the morning. So when you wake up, before you get into your email, before you hop on social media, before you turn on the TV or whatever, get your coffee. I know that's important, but spend an hour if you can on your most important task for the day, something that you really need to get done that day. And uninterrupted time, don't turn on anything that has notifications, keep your cell phone off, and just spend as much time as you can, an hour preferably, first thing in the morning, working on just that. And then no matter what, at the end of the day, at least you have spent an hour on what you really need to focus on. Okay, so that's the second tip. The third tip would be systems. Think about what it is that you do repeatedly and create a system around it. So if there's something that you are always doing, maybe daily or weekly, find a way that is easy to replicate it. Some way that if this happens, I do number one, I do two, I do three, and that's my system, and you don't have to think a whole lot about it. So those things that you do frequently, create a system around it. So that's the 1, 2, and the 3. The 1 is make sure it's meaningful, or consider why you're doing it in the first place. Second, focus on it for an hour each day. Third, create a system to make it easier so that you're using less time to get the same things done. So I'm Debbie Peterson from Getting to Clarity, and I help midlife professional women get clarity on their next chapter in career. And what I do and how I do that is that I work with women, coaching them in their business or in their career. And I also help companies support those women professionally with topics around personal presence and confidence, public speaking, creating presentations so that when they take a seat at the table, they are comfortable with that seat at the table. So if you would like to follow me, I am on Facebook as well as LinkedIn and Twitter, or you can head over to www.gettingtoclarity.com and sign up for the newsletter. Until the next time, here's wishing you the clarity you deserve. Have a great day.